What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on Stone Valley Survival, Stone Valley 22 Hardcore Survival. So, yeah, I'll show you what I've done here real quick. I'm actually recording this right after I finished the last episode there, and as you can see, it is the next day. So yeah, we were able to keep the well here. I just moved that back into place, and I moved the silo over just a little bit. We still have plenty of room to get into our eggs, and so cool thing about this is it's modular, so when I don't need like the auger, I can just tuck it away. And same with this, if I don't want this out, I can just tuck that away. But we'll leave that out, and whenever we need the auger, we can just come in and add it. Yeah, so chickens are looking good. We got some more eggs coming in. We've got some wool coming in, and this is what I've done over here. Kind of done up the terrain, graveled it out a little bit, put some grass and stuff around. This is a little drive-through area. Not sure what I'm gonna put in here just yet, but this is the inside. Obviously, showed you this last episode. So yeah, on the back side here, just made a little gravel path back here, filled this in with gravel and all of that. Had to rework the terrain just a little bit here on the front side, so the terrain does go up on a little bit of an incline on the sides here, but no big deal. I didn't have to do anything with this fence over here, just the front one, so it looks a little funky, but that'll be okay. You know what would be really cool is if we could get like a custom sign or something to put up there. Although I don't know really how long this shed will be here. It would be nice to just leave it and buy like another farm on the map, and you know, leave this house and everything, and just kind of have it as the old homestead. You know what I mean? I think that'd be a good idea for this series. And we can keep like the grass field and the little wheat field and all of that. If we can, we need to. Wait a minute, what did I do over here? What was, I was gonna do something over here. Oh, I was gonna put a shed, I think, or something in here. Or like a shed over here, and make this like a little entry. So yeah, that's what that's about. So how's everybody doing out there, by the way? Hopefully you're doing wonderful. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and get to organizing some equipment. So this can stay here because it's only going to be used for water, so that's no big deal. We have our seed and stuff right here. Kind of thinking of where I could put that. I'm thinking about taking all those little grass bales and sticking them in here, since the feeder, you know, feeding is right here. I could just come over and pick them up, drop them in as I need to, kind of thing. Back here, probably slide some implements back in there. Back here on this side, we'll probably put, you know, I wonder if the harvester will fit. We'll definitely have to close all the doors, but I wonder if the harvester will fit in there. It'd be kind of a nice little area for it. In here, yeah, I don't know. Let's just kind of see what we have. Maybe park the John Deere or something in there. So let's go ahead and hop in here and get to organizing some stuff. Not sure exactly how I want to lay it out. So we have our trailers, we have our baler, seeder. So I'm thinking maybe we'll put the seeder, the plow, and the cultivator on one side, and then the baler, windrower, and mower on the other side, kind of in that order. Yeah, that way we can get to the tool that we need first, and then the wheelbarrow will kind of just tuck in there somewhere. So the seeder will go in first. We'll get this backed up. Alright, and let's go ahead and pick that up. Yeah, I think that harvester might just barely fit in there. I don't know. It may be a little bit too high, so we'll see. Gonna have to make a little bit more room over here for a turn. So hopefully we can fit this in here. Oh yeah, it's gonna fit. So we can go cedar. This is definitely a tight fit. Yeah, so we can just send the cedar all the way back here. Right about there should be good. Go ahead and drop that right there. Yeah, this is going to be a really nice addition to the farm, I think. Yeah, this is a very, very tight fit. That's all right. We'll be able to get through. Maybe rework that road, you know, this little dirt path or something. Change it up a little bit. Put our cultivator in front of our cedar. We also have those trailers. I'm not sure exactly where I want to put those trailers. Maybe that'll be a good place to put the trailers, is in that little pull-through on the front there. No, I'm thinking maybe if I back in from this door, probably give us a little bit better room to work here. Well, there is that pole right there, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So we'll just park this right in front of the cedar. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I do really like this shed, though. This is a very nice shed. Perfect for start. It's a little pricey, but, you know, realistically, it probably would cost somewhere around $45,000 or so. All right, so the plow is next. Yeah, there we go. Now it's picking it up. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series still. I am still having a lot of fun with this one. Really, I mean, yeah, we're doing contracts, which is, it's giving us a lot of money, but I mean, as you can see, we just spent it all on buying another field and putting down a shed for our equipment and stuff. The shed probably wasn't really a necessity, but I like to have my equipment organized and parked up and stuff, so yeah, I don't know. I think it was a good investment. Making some progress on the farm. That's what I like to see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this equipment parked away, and then I'll bring you back and show you where I got everything parked up. Alright, we got everything all organized, and let's take a look at how I've got this all set up. So in here, I've put the trailers. This one, I can't back it up and then get out of the tractor because I get stuck in this door. So what I've done is I'll just pull forward, drop it, kind of thing. If I need to pick it up or hook up to it, I can just drag it out. This is a little car trailer. You can realistically move it like that. Same with that trailer back there. You can actually pick up the tug of that and move that, no problem. So that's where I got that in there, and then in here we have our wheelbarrow. I just kind of stuck right there, and then our seed is sitting right there. We got our MTZ. We got our John Deere right here. We have our mower, our windrower, and our baler all right in there. And then over here we have our plow, cultivator, and our seeders. So that is that. And then, like I said, over here I'm going to put all those grass bales. I just haven't messed with it yet. This right here can stay right there. And then back here, the harvester fits perfectly into this little spot. So, very cool. When people are driving by, they'll be able to see the John Deere tag sitting on it. Nice little, you know, I don't know, almost like a showpiece, but not really because we use it. So, and I'm thinking about just keeping that and the old John Deere tractor in there throughout the entire series, and maybe even the original implements that we started with, like all of these. The cultivator I did sell, so I don't know, maybe we could pick it up, you know, really cheap or something, and you know, park it somewhere. Yeah, I don't know, and we can move this cultivator to another shed or something if we need to. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights. We don't need those on. But anyways, that is the shed. That is all the equipment all organized. And yeah, it fits really nice, I think, with this log cabin and this whole layout, the old wooden fence and everything. Yeah, I think this is going to be the old homestead. Yeah, Stone Valley Farm. I wish we could change that that year. But yeah, I think we'll be okay with that anyways. So here we are with the field. Let's see, where are we at? It needs herbicide to get rid of the large weeds. We're not going to be able to do that. It also needs rolling. The wheat is still growing. Expected yield 55%. No soil data still on that. Now we have our new field 29 over there. We could probably do wheat, because this, honestly, this grass field right here is going to be plenty enough for these sheep that we have in here. Maybe once they start to breed, we'll have to up our production of grass just a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay with just the 5, because, you know, I filled it up, and that's just how far it's gone down so far. So we're looking good. They got plenty of water. We're producing some wood, 100% productivity, 75% puberty, so they're almost ready to start breeding, and then our health is at 100% as well. So we're looking good on that front. And then our chickens, of course, let's double check our chicken food. We need some chicken food. We definitely need some chicken food. Now we have $8,000. We could go pick up some wheat and bring it in to feed the chickens, which we may end up having to do because we definitely need to keep our egg production going. So let's go ahead and let's get our car trailer. So yeah, I'll come in and just pick it up, drag it out, and then we'll be able to hook up to it and stuff, no problem, without getting stuck into the door. Kind of stuck, but you know, it is what it is. And I like that we were still able to keep our little entrance over here as well, even though we don't really use it all that much. But I think we will here pretty soon. Actually, right now would be a good point to use it, since we're coming out with this trailer. Alright. So yeah, the ground is a little funky right here, but that's honestly, that is the best I could do with what I was working with in order to keep the gate there. So I don't think it's too bad. We don't really drive right there anyways. And then we'll be able to get in and out with the grass and stuff, not a problem at all. So I'm gonna go down here to the store and pick up some wheat, a couple of bags, and probably just a trailer load. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in here in just a little bit. Alright, we are back at the farm here, got our wheat. I was able to squeeze in 3 bags into this trailer. So I wasn't even thinking. I could have just taken the grain trailer down there and loaded it up. But this will be okay. This will be enough to keep them going for a little bit. Alright. Let's get this backed up here, straight as we can. There we go. Alright, took all of it, and we'll see where we're at as far as food for them. Probably didn't fill it up all that much, to be honest. Actually, no, it did pretty good. We're at 2,500 liters. So that'll keep it going for a little while at least. And we can get this parked back up in the barn here. Trailer is very, very small, so it cuts very quickly. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to get out, so I just bring it to about right there, straighten it up, and drop it, and then pull forward out of the way. Get our super strength on. And then push it back into the barn. And we can close up that door, and it's yeah, all said and done. All right, trying to think of what else I could do here real quick. If you haven't realized, I just kind of wing these episodes when I start recording. I don't really have a plan. You know what I mean? Sometimes if I leave an episode and there's stuff left to be done or stuff that could be done for sure in the next episode, then I know kind of sort of already where I'm going with it. But yeah, most of the time I just wing it. So let me figure out what I'm going to do next here, and then I'll bring you guys right back. Alright, we are back, and I am down here at the new field 30, and we're going to go ahead and get some oats planted into this field here. And the reason I'm going with oats is because right now, obviously, we can plant the oats. Can't really plant anything else right now. There we go. Just getting the GPS set up. So yeah, we can't really plant anything else at the moment. So oats will bring us in a pretty decent amount of money. You don't get any, straw or anything off of it. So, or wait a minute, I think you do with oats. Yes. I don't know, I rarely ever do oats, to be honest with you. But yeah, so we'll get something, some decent money off of it. This is a pretty decent sized field. We're definitely going to have to upgrade our equipment. And then, let's see if I go... Yeah, there we go, Alt-C. Yeah, that'll change the direction there. So yeah, I'll do a couple of headlands, and then we'll start our up downs. But this is going to take a little while. You know, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just lease a bigger seeder, but, you know. That's money that we don't really need to spend trying to get some money together to get a bigger plow. Yeah. It would be nice to get field 29 and then just join these two fields together. But that'll be later on when we definitely have a bigger set of equipment that we can actually work with a little bit more efficiently. So right now we're really pushing it with this one. It's beautiful to see these weeds disappear, but unfortunately they are gonna come back. So yeah, I didn't want to bring that plow down here and plow this big field. So that's actually, that's going to kind of throw it off a little bit right there. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of going right on the edge, we'll follow this path right here. And then we'll take out that little extra bit. We could have brought the plow and just kind of squared off the corner there. Wouldn't have been a bad idea. But we'll be okay. So let me work away at this for a little while, and then I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Alright, we got this field all seeded. We just barely had enough seed, and we are running low on fuel. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop at the store and maybe get some more seed, because we're running low. We don't have very much left in the pallet there back at the farm. I filled up this seeder the rest of the way with what we had at the farm, so there's only a little bit left up there. I think it'll be good to just go ahead and fill this up with what we can get. So let's just grab a single bag, because it is gonna be 1,000 liters. So that's 1,000 liters, and this only holds like 700. So I think what I'm gonna do, we'll go ahead and fill up, and then we'll take this bag and stick it over here, and we'll come pick it up later. That way it's out of the way. So we're full on seed. We can park this back up in the barn. I'm gonna go ahead and stop and get fuel here. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I got a horn too. Bud, get out of here. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop up here and get some fuel. We're trying to think of what else we can get into next. Not 100% sure. We're kind of at a standstill until things grow and they're ready to harvest. Wheat, I think we only got like 3 or 4 more months, and then we can go ahead and harvest our wheat. The only pain that I can see with this field being down here is going to be driving that harvester down. Yeah, that's going to be a very long drive with a very, very slow harvester. So let's go ahead and get this refueled. And I'll see you guys back at the farm. Alright, so I went ahead and just piled up the rest of the little grass bales into piles here. I'll get the trailer out and get those loaded up, moved over to the shed eventually, as well as those right here. I did go ahead and top off the food in the sheep pen, even though it really didn't even need it. But yeah, we're gonna be okay on food for a while, so I'm not gonna worry about cutting this right now. So really all we're doing is waiting for our field of barley to grow and our field of wheat to grow. So don't really have any other plans for today. So I do think that is going to do it for this episode. A little bit of a shorter one, but hopefully you still enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And feel free to comment down below with any tips, tricks, suggestions, or anything like that. And make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys in the next one.